morning. Starting off today with a face mask.
Happy Monday morning. As you can tell, we have a little face mask going on that I thought was gonna look like cute and face masky, and instead is mostly clear, and you can only see like the little exfoliating pieces throughout. So my skin is in need of some serious exfoliation, some brightening, some hydrating. I've been peeling just like all over. I've been traveling for most of the past 2 weeks. Check out my last vlog if you want to see what I was up to like before heading out of town. I did not vlog while I was out of town. I'll insert some clips here of the past week that I spent in Cabo. That was so much fun. Trip highlight there was going to this like rooftop dinner restaurant. We went there the first night and the last night. It was called like Rooftop 360 at the something Villas Hotel. I don't know. We saw like one of the top 5 sunsets of my life on the last night. It was so beautiful. Came back in town for like a day and a half, then went back out of town again to go to Seattle. My top recommendation for Seattle is going to this restaurant called the Pink Door. If you haven't been there, we went. We could only get a reservation at 5 o'clock when they opened, and like when we got there, the line was like down the street to this place because I guess they only accept walk-ins like at the beginning if they have availability. But it was just the best dinner. The food was so good. It was this like authentic Italian place. It had live music. The service was amazing. Like, you know how most restaurants I feel like try to like rush you through your dinner and whatever because they want to turn the tables. This place was like very authentic, like Italian European vibe, where it's like dinner is like just such a slow activity, slow process. Like the girl was wonderful. Like we just had the best time. So it was a really fun trip. So today, I got back yesterday. Today is my like get my life together day. My room is a train wreck. We have dead flowers over there. I have so many packages I need to open. Multiple suitcases that need to be unpacked. I've never been an online grocery orderer. I really love errands. I've talked about this for so long. It's just like something that really feels like self-care, like it's so relaxing to me. I love also Trader Joe's, which is not on like any delivery system. What is with that? But I always go get my groceries. However, today, I don't think I'm gonna have the time to do it as well as it's like raining outside. It's not like a fun going out vibe. I'm gonna like sit here, probably in bed, turn on some jazz, put on my little fireplace video on my TV, and plan out some meals for the week. I probably really only like 2 dinners. I'm also gonna be trying gluten-free this week, so I'm gonna place that order. I'm gonna get to cleaning my room. I think tonight, if the weather clears up, I have a little projector. I'm gonna do like a little outdoor movie, little date night vibe with my girlfriend. We'll see, but hopefully the weather will clear up for that. On that note, this vlog is sponsored by Yates. Thank you so much to them for partnering with me on this, and I will tell you and show you more about their projector later on and how you can have your own little cute at-home movie night. It feels so good to be back in town. Also, I jammed, ooh, I need to put a new band-aid on this. I'll show you from afar. You don't need to see this up close. If you can tell, my middle finger is literally black. I slammed it yesterday in the door of the bathroom at the airport in the Delta lounge. So it was a heavy duty door. It was a nice bathroom, unfortunately. And like slammed my finger. Immediately was like trying not to cry. I could not feel it. And I was like, I'm really not trying to be dramatic here, but this hurts so bad. All night I kept waking up because I would like turn onto my finger or something, and it's literally black and so swollen. So this is the projector I got. It is the Pro V7 1080p projector from Yates. Comes in this little carrying case backpack, and then inside you just have the projector. You have all the cords, HDMI cord, everything like that. It comes with lens cap right here. This is what it looks like. Super sleek looking, white. We have instructions, again, all the cords, and a little lens cleaning cloth. I'll show you in action more later when we have our little movie night, but just want to show what it looks like. Here at the front we have this little twist down if you want to give it some height to angle upward. Speaker on this side, as well as a little focusing wheel, and then here on the back we have all of the import ports. So turn it on here, and then it has a remote as well that you can control everything on. The coolest part about this projector is the 60 keystone correction feature. So you just press and hold down right here or do it on your remote. And basically what that means is that
You know, typically a projector just projects straight onto the wall, but once you turn that feature on, it's super cool because you can actually turn the projector left to right and it will move what you're projecting and like correct it. So, you know, imagine normally you're just moving it over, like the angles are gonna be weird, it's not gonna be a perfect rectangle, but with this feature, you can move it and it like auto corrects, so it'll still stay like a perfect rectangle depending on where you're sitting or where you're pointing it or anything like that. So I will have this linked below, as well as you'll see a lot more about this later in the video when I'm actually putting it to use. I've been wanting to get a projector for a really long time, haven't known where to start. I've been wanting to take advantage of our outdoor space. We have like a perfect little white wall out there that would just make for such a cute little summer movie night. All right, it's now Operation Unpack and Clean Up. So you can tell everything has just gone to this side of the room. So just did a bunch of laundry, so need to fold and put that away. Casting a little carry date and vlog. Every time I've been on my laptop recently and I like go to YouTube, I see a bunch of vlogs in my subscription box and I just open them in a new tab, which is why I always have like 20 tabs open. So I'm gonna use this cleaning time to just go through those and kind of background watch them. Happy Tuesday. Kicking off the morning. I did a little get ready. Not going anywhere, but I just thought that sometimes putting on a little bit of makeup just makes me feel a little bit more put together. And now that my room's all clean, I just thought we'd kick off the morning feeling fresh, feeling good. Yesterday, like on into the night, it ended up staying like very drizzly and just like not ideal weather. So my idea for my little like outdoor movie night, I'm gonna postpone, I think, till Wednesday night. It's a little date night activity. But so last time my girlfriend and I ended up cooking like the most delicious dinner. I think I said already we're trying gluten-free for the week. There's supposed to be no alcohol for the week, then we ended up having a glass of wine with dinner. I don't know why. I think that's like, honestly, that's my preferred like drinking environment, would be just like a glass of wine while cooking dinner. That's my favorite. But we made these like gluten-free cauliflower pizzas. I shared the recipes loosely over on Instagram, like listed the ingredients, but they're both from Half Baked Harvest, who's my favorite girl to like get recipes from. So it was this like pizza with like tomatoes, arugula, cheese, whatever, but just like the flavors were amazing. Like there were a ton of other ingredients in there. And then made this like summer salad that had peaches, cherries, tomatoes, like pumpkin seeds. Then you made a vinaigrette with like basil and dill and thyme and like lemon zest and honey and just like amazing flavors. But I just had the most amazing dinner last night, and tonight I'm trying another recipe from her, so stay tuned for that. Now we're just gonna have like some computer work. I am so behind on emails ever since being gone for 2 weeks, and I just like don't even know what I have missed. I feel like if I conquer my inbox and get a bunch of editing done, then I'll feel great. I think tomorrow I'm gonna film a summer favorites video for this coming weekend, so I'm gonna put some or finish brainstorming out that list. And yard work or construction is starting, so I think that's a good sign to get to work. For today's lunch, I ordered sweet green. I was going to make for lunch more of that like fruity salad from yesterday since I already had the ingredients. However, we only had one peach left and it's not ripe enough, and I had it in the fridge, so I've taken it out. It should be softer for tomorrow. While I'm eating, I'm also watching food videos. Also, how beautiful are these flowers? It was just my roommate's birthday, so I think those are hers. But I don't know why I just had a sudden craving for like crispy chickpeas. So I'm watching a couple recipes, and I think I'm gonna just put these in the oven while I'm down here working. Let's see how chickpeas turned out. Ooh, they look good. I was worried I cooked them too long. You have to cook these for like 30 minutes. These smell so good. They look crispy and delicious, which is exactly what I was going for. I seasoned them with just salt, pepper, garlic powder, paprika, and a tiny bit of cumin. Oh yeah, they crispy. Ooh, I'm excited. Yeah. Happy Wednesday. An exciting day today. As you saw last night, we just made another delicious dinner here at home. It was this like creamy feta butter garlic salmon. You like made the sauce first, you cooked up the salmon, then you like made the sauce and like put it on top. It was so delicious, and again with lots of fresh herbs. I'm just learning that that is just the key to a delicious meal, is just a lot of herbs. Today I've just been editing. I'm catching up. You are probably noticing we've had a lot of vlogs go back to back that date like so far back. I decided tomorrow I'm gonna film my summer favorites video that's gonna go up this weekend on my main channel, and I'm also gonna film a Q&A that's gonna go up the following weekend. I thought, why not film those at the same time? In that video I'm gonna be talking more about, I'm gonna share a little
little bit more about my like moving situation, like likelihood of me moving, things like that, and like why basically. So keep an eye out for a Q&A here in a week. That'll be in much more thorough detail. But tonight, because I need to explore my options, I'm going to tour a townhouse. So this is the first place I've toured, but that's something exciting coming up tonight at 5 o'clock. Then I'm coming home and me and my girlfriend are having a little outdoor movie night. Just pulled up to tour this little townhouse. Later learned that the photos online looked a lot better, I think, than this actual unit. And apparently this is the only unit left. So we're gonna see what it's like in person. There are a few things that aren't ideal, but there are also a lot of things that are pros that a lot of places don't have. So I'm gonna get some clips and we'll do a little recap after, but I'm excited. We're doing a little rearranging. Normally this sofa, I'm kind of whispering because I think Shelby might be asleep, but normally this sofa is on this wall and these like other outdoor chairs like face in. We have a whole area we sit in, but we're gonna project onto the white wall. So if you don't have a plain wall in your house or outside or whatever, you can just use a sheet to hang that up. But this works out perfectly. We have a little power outlet that we'll just ignore. We turned the couch around and then I thought it'd be kind of comfy and like bed-like to flip around the side chairs as well. So it's kind of crib-like now. We're like locked in a little, but I just brought out a little tray with some essentials. We have every movie candy imaginable. These are left over from another movie night. Obviously not gonna dig into all of those right now, but we have options. I'm gonna light a couple candles, got my laptop. I think we're just probably gonna watch some Netflix. Then I'm gonna show you how easy it is to set up the projector. And the coolest thing about this projector is that it has this auto 60 keystone correction feature. You'll see on the wall here in a second, but my thoughts are that I'm just gonna set it on this side table and then it'll still project straight on, directly centered in front of us. So pretty cool feature for making this work in any kind of space if you don't have like a straight on shot, or if the projector of course just gets bumped or moved, you don't have to worry about continuing to set it up. So brought out a little extension cord. We have her plugged in. Over here on the left side, there's like a wheel. This turns, and that is how you focus it. So I'm gonna bring this into focus here. And I already set this up to connect to my home Wi-Fi, which reaches questionably to the backyard. If your Wi-Fi is strong enough, this is actually a Bluetooth compatible. You can connect this to any kind of iOS device, your laptop. You can cast directly onto the projector without actually having to have a cord plugged in. But since my Wi-Fi is questionable, I have a little HDMI to like USB 3 port that'll plug directly into my laptop, so that I think we're just gonna watch some Scandal. That's what I've been into lately. Let's do this 60 feature. Turned on, gave it a little bit of additional height with the box it came in. So here she is, perfectly set up, but just a touch off center. So I'm just gonna tilt the box this way, and you can see, and it just straightens it all out. So now it's perfectly on the wall, as though this projector were just like coming from straight on when it's actually coming from all the way over here. So I just think that's so cute. It's super versatile. So our movie setup is ready to go. Again, if you'd like to shop this projector, I'm gonna have it linked below. All right, so we've got it all plugged in. It's super easy. Happy Thursday from the floor. I'm currently doing my makeup. I'm gonna be facing my mirror in the corner of my room, but I just thought I would do a little recap of that townhouse yesterday. Also, after that, I think I'm gonna just wrap up this vlog and start a new one tonight / like this weekend going into next week, because I feel like we already have a lot of footage. I also am so tired today. I don't know why. I slept the same amount I always do, and I just feel so asleep. I feel like this is how my normal week goes, is like just throughout the week I get so much more exhausted throughout the day. Also, somehow it's noon. I feel like I've not accomplished enough yet today for it to be noon. All I want to do is have like a day in bed where I like make TikToks, catch up on emails, and like watch YouTube videos. I've been craving, I don't know why, I guess this is just because it's something I haven't done in a really long time. I'm craving a day where I just like lay in bed and like watch YouTube videos. I feel like I have so many videos I want to watch that like I'm just behind on, and like that just sounds so relaxing to me. So maybe Saturday or Sunday I'm just gonna have a day to myself. Talked a video or two ago about like balance and like saying no to some social things and whatever, in an effort to like combat this like deep state of exhaustion that I feel from like hanging out with people 24/7. And this week I've not seen anyone but my girlfriend, and it's been quite lovely. But tonight we have a game night, whatever. You'll see this in the next vlog. I'm literally gonna pick this up like right after this. But update on thoughts on the townhouse. So yesterday was interesting. I was so excited to go tour this place. I've been like looking forward to it all day. Like I'd gotten so excited about the idea of like living alone and just having my own space. Again, I'm gonna talk in a lot more detail in my Q&A on all of this, so you can keep an eye out for that. But I was like so excited all day, going into it was so excited, and then like just walking around the space, I don't know why I like left there, even though this is like such a nice space, like so nice, and like honestly out of budget, which we'll get to. I'm not gonna go with this option, I don't think, but it was like, for what I'm gonna find for myself, like a really good option. For whatever reason, I left there and just like felt sad, which I did not expect to feel, just because the place felt small to me, which is crazy because it was a nice like big townhouse. Although I am playing, like going back and forth in my mind, I thought I wanted a townhouse, but like having a space that, I think I like the thought of things being multi-level. In my mind, that's like more space, but really it like at the same time, do I like having like that many stairs between everything I'm going to all day? And secondly, like it just makes everything, it does make things feel a little bit smaller, I think, because like everything is like so narrow and like sitting on top of each other versus being more spread out. So now I'm like, okay, well, do I actually not want something like that? I think another appeal of having a townhouse or something multi-level is like no upstairs neighbors, and in some situations like no shared walls, which is great. But then I'm like, it's part of why it felt small to me, because it was like, because there wasn't much on each floor. Like, I don't know. It was a very nice place, but walking through it, things just felt so small, which is to be expected, Morgan. Like, what do you expect? Like, I, moving into this house, knew that like this is probably, until one day when I'm somehow very wealthy, I don't know, we'll see on that one. But the reason I live in this house is because I have so many roommates, so therefore I can afford it. And like, obviously nowhere on my own at this point in life am I ever going to be able to have this size bedroom, this size bathroom, this size closet, this size kitchen. I really just got spoiled here. Big problem, Morgan. Like, you live in a big house. The bedrooms are small, like really could only fit, because I have king bed now, would really fit like my bed and the nightstands comfortably. That's really all it would fit, which has made me like start rethinking, like, do I want to stay here? Because I love this space and like everything just has its pros and cons. You know, I mean, I'll get into this again in my Q&A. It does make staying here look like more of a pro to me, but then like there are also a lot of big pros of like living in any other space by myself, is like the space to myself and like feeling comfortable vlogging and like being able to do whatever I want without factoring in anything else, not having to compromise on anything, like not having anything like dictated by someone else to be a certain way. Like, it would just literally be whatever I want. That is like a huge pro, and maybe probably like the biggest pro. Would be great regardless of like any kind of space I'm living in. So that kind of space is probably like the best case, like nicest situation I could move into. However, we're still a little early. My lease isn't up till October. I thought there were a lot more units in that place available that I guess have gotten snatched up. So the one we toured was actually the last one that was also more expensive than the price they listed online. So sneaky there. So it was a couple $100s more than the price they listed online, which is already like top of budget, like honestly more than I want to spend already. But it was a little bit more because it was an in unit, which again, there are pros to that because like there's more light coming in. The one that we toured that was staged was not an in unit, and there was a huge difference in the lighting. But at this point, like we'd be overlapping on my lease currently, which like I'm down to do by like a couple weeks, not 2 months, with like paying the price that is by myself. So if you're wondering why I even toured that with that in mind, it's because from online it looked like there were a ton of units available. I thought like it'd be good to just go ahead and like start looking, and potentially hopefully like these would still be available come October. But now it's not looking like that's the case. So I think this is not an option. I'm not gonna live there. But it was just good to see, good to like start thinking about. Conclusion thoughts are not going with that one, but it was fun to go look at, and I'm just having to reframe my mind because I can't just go into any place, especially like nice places that like are my best options. I'm just trying to like not go into that and just like compare it to like what I have now. But how am I supposed to do that? Like, it's natural to compare, you know, but I'm trying to like not see the comparison as like a negative because there are other pros. I don't know, it did make me want to reconsider staying, but I'll get into more of that in the Q&A. I'm gonna kick off another vlog right now, so keep an eye out for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to turn on post notifications. Helps out my channel a lot, and I'll see all of you guys in my next vlog.